Let me get this straight. People of religion believe we're in like 5,000 something years and 6,000 years, and only either a couple of years, there's a Messiah going to come. So you're telling me a Messiah is going to come from the sky and take you all the way up to the so-called, supposedly, heaven. Why would you want that? How do you know it's going to be better up there than down here? I mean, I could see if maybe if it was aliens, because aliens have really good technology or something. I don't get it. Why would you want to take you up there? I mean, I guess maybe you think that everything would be peace up there, but what's going to be up there? I mean, it's going to be gold. I mean, it just doesn't make any sense. I mean, it's physically possible, therefore it would be impossible. Hell, I'd like to see it. I would like to see a beacon come from the sky. I just... And we're talking about majority of people are religious, because religion has been dropped, so long. I don't see how some of the smartest people can make sense of that, and actually think that. It just blows my mind. Well, hell, I'd like to see it. I think if anybody would see it that was an atheist, obviously, wouldn't be an atheist. But I really don't think it's going to happen, but hell, if it does, I'd like to be blown away. It just doesn't make any sense. What is going to be up there? And we're not talking about when you die. People are actually believing now, or a couple of years, when people are still living, that somebody's going to come from the sky and take them up. It's just, I mean, what's supposed to be there? Gold and riches? It just doesn't make any sense. I mean, you're going to go, it's just clouds up there. You go further up, then you'll reach space. So, if you actually think this, then you must have to believe in some kind of aliens. I mean, unless the aliens created the universe or something. Because come to think of it, I know this even sounds crazy, but there's alien drawings back in the pyramids, even way before the Bible. But that doesn't even make sense, because the first creation story was even way back then, even before probably Egyptians. Actually, it was before Egyptians, and that was the Babylonian creation story between the first good and evil, Marduk and the dragon Tiamat. So I don't know if you guys have lost your mind, but let's see if you're actually all right. Let's say in just a couple of years there's going to be some kind of being coming down from the sky, and I guess you think it's going to be an old man with a long beard or something. Everybody's going to be looking like Moses, right? With those big ass beards, ZZ Top. I don't see it. To me, it just defies science. It defies anything. It's like people photographing a supernatural event on YouTube, without doctoring it. I mean, it's never been done. It's all the evidence has been proven that all the evidence of those videos were false. Every single one was false. And I just so people actually think, even believe that, once again, even though we have evidence of skulls and people living way past 6,000, even the universe it's in the billion of years old. they still believe the universe is 6,000 years old, even though we already had the evidence. I don't know what to say. Okay, and I had a person actually refute that. They said the universe was turned upside down. So even though it says 6,000 years old, the universe has existed longer. But this is what they said. They said that God time traveled backwards and like time traveled the year backwards and made it 6,000 years. And the other evidence, they added up all the religious figures in the Bible, which adds up to 6,000 years. I mean, how much are you going to take on faith with how much are you going to take on faith as evidence? Whereas we have the physical evidence of rocks older than 6,000 years. We have rocks 3.75 billion years. We have the, I mean, there's a whole numerous scientists around the world did this amazing study of how long the Earth, the age of the universe is. Once again, so we have physical evidence of rocks older than 6,000 years. We have skulls older than 6,000 years. And you're really going to still believe the Bible that it's 6,000 years old, even though we have physical evidence of skulls, of rocks older than 6,000 years. We're talking the billions of years. I don't know what to say. But I would like to see this being come down from the sky. Whether people living now, which some people actually believe in just a couple of years.